Hey YouTube, Maddie's Daddy 12. After my last video talking about Burning Abyss and us waiting on their Link monster, I decided to go ahead and give you guys my Burning Abyss deck profile, and I am actually running the PK Fire. Still running the Phantom Knights in here. I still really like the Phantom Knight engine, and I will give you guys just a couple of examples why as I'm going through it. But for right now, I'm going to show you my Burning Abyss deck, and then I'm also going to show you a short little combo that I have in my with my Burning Abyss plays that is rather neat. So 3 Skarm and 3 Farfa. Those are the only ones that I play 3 of. Skarm searches at the end phase. Farfa banishes a monster on the field. I play double Libic. Libic becomes very important because with Deco Talker on board, or one of your other Link monsters, or one of your other guys, none of your other Burning Abyss can exist on the board because they will kill themselves. Libic can special summon them from your hand without them dying, so that becomes very important because you want to keep those extra monsters on board, especially if you're going to be trying to make Link plays. 1 Graph, 1 Seer, 1 Rubik, 1 Calcab, 1 Alec, and 1 Barbar. So, Graph summons 1 from the deck, Seer summons 1 from the graveyard, Rubik is a tuner, Calcab bounces a spell or trap on the field back to the hand, Alec negates the effect of a monster, and Barbar burns. And those are all the Burning Abyss monsters that I play. Alright, I'm going to set these off to the side so I can show you guys that combo later. Next, most important search target for Skarm is, of course, Tour Guide. And you don't really have any other major normal summons in this deck, so I like Crane also. Serves as a second Tour Guide, and you can actually make the Link combo that I'm going to show you guys later with Crane also if you have the Graph in the grave. But you know, it's Tour Guide. You gotta love that guy and girl in Burning Abyss. For the Phantom Knights, 3 Silent Boots. You summon it from your hand when you control a Phantom Knight. 2 Cloaks. It searches, and 1 Ragged Gloves. It boosts everybody up, makes them bigger. 2 Fiendish Rhino Warrior. Honestly, I'm not at 3 on this card, only because I'm trying to keep it at 40, I guess. Like, that would be the only real reason. And then to round out the monsters, you have the God card that everybody refers to it as the God card. It is Max C. That's the only hand trap that I play in this build. I would consider playing Ghost Ogres if I played BLS, but I'm not playing BLS right now, so not playing the Ghost Ogres. Twin Twisters. I play triple Twin Twister, and this would be Cosmic Cyclone. I actually don't own any Cosmic Cyclone right now, so I sold all my secrets whenever the rumors of the common got started floating around, and I haven't picked up the commons yet. So MST is my go-to right now. I did go with the first edition MRLs though, so that counts for something, right? Like pull two of the playset out. Double Desires. I don't worry about Desires near as much, even though I'm at 40, and it increases. Like, at worst case scenario, you hit your Graph and Seer, which makes the deck a lot harder to play. But other than that, like, I'm not worried about the stuff that I lose off of Desires. And then 1 Foolish Burial, because it's practically any Burning Abyss that you need at the time. That is the spells. 3 Fogblade, 3 Anti-Spell, and 1 Skill Drain. So I like the anti-spells, which is why you see the triple Twin Twister and the double MST. Again, the MSTs would be Cosmic Cyclones, so that's why you have the 5 spell and trap removals along with Calcab. So I guess 6 spell and trap removals to capitalize off of anti-spell. It really helps with the Magician plays, or against the Magician matchup. And I mean, just stuff like that. Like, it really helps with a lot of that kind of stuff. It slows down pretty much every deck in my meta right now. So, like, it's super good right now. At least for me. On a local level, it is. Extra deck. Double Dante. Could be triple. I only play 2 because you can't make multiples. Like, it's really tough to make multiple Dante, so there's really no reason to have 3. You very, very, very rarely ever see a third. Beatrice, Dante Pilgrim, and Virgil. Those are all my Burning Abyss, extra deck monsters. I do play double Phantom Knight Breaksword and 1 Rebellion Exceed Dragon, and that is purely for the Phantom Knight engine. 1 Leviair the Sea Dragon, again working with the Phantom Knights. Miserithim, the String Djinn. I play this because there's still a lot of True Dracos in my area, and this is an out to masterpiece. So I like this kid. With Skill Drain, I've got Acid Golem. To end games, I've got Nightmare Shark. To destroy back rows, I've got Grand Pulse. And then for my Link monsters, I have 1 Proxy Dragon, or Toon Firewall Dragon, and 1 Deco Talker. So, that is my extra deck. You could play Downer Magician. I didn't find the room for Downer Magician. Honestly, if there wasn't as many Masterpiece running around in my my local meta, there are actually a True King Cosmo, True King Demise, True King Invoked, and then just a pure True King. So there's four True King decks running around. So if it wasn't for that, I probably wouldn't play this guy, and I'd play the Downer Magician. But that's that. For right now, I'm going to show you guys the 1 card play that I was talking about with Tour Guide. So let me get the needed cards out real quick. There we go. So we are going to summon Tour Guide. Tour Guide is going to summon Graph. We are going to overlay into Dante. Detach the Graph. Mill 3. Boom. Graph's effect will give us Seer. So now we have 2 monsters. We will use those 2 monsters, the Dante and the Seer, to go into Proxy Dragon. Now you get Dante's effect and Seer's effect. Dante will then add back the Graph to your hand, and Seer will summon the Dante that was just sent to the graveyard. Now Dante and Proxy Dragon go into Deco Talker. You get Dante's effect again and adds the Seer back to your hand. So the 1 Tour Guide turned into Deco Talker and 2 Burning Abyss into your hand. That is, of course, as long as both of these are in your deck, and as long as you don't mill the Seer off of the Dante mill. And again, if Graph is in the graveyard, and you can do this exact same play with Crane if Graph is in the graveyard and Seer is still in the deck. So that is the Deco Talk 1 card Tour Guide, Deco Talker, 2 cards in hand. So there you go, guys. I mean, from here, I don't really know where else I would go. The biggest reason this play is still good is because, like, you're telling me, like, okay, you've got a Deco Talker, but you can't do a whole lot now because you got Burning Abyss in your hand that you can't summon off Deco Talker. But I've still got the Fiendish Rhino that I can summon and allow me to summon my Burning Abyss, and then I've also got my Phantom Knight guys that I would be able to summon also while I have the Deco Talker on board. The only real field that I've had Deco Talker out that was amazing was the Deco Talker. My next turn I summoned Cloak, special summoned Boots, made a Dante, and then discarded Seer into Beatrice and summoned a Dante from my graveyard. So I had a 3300 attack Deco Talker with a Beatrice and a 1000 attack Dante. So, okay, there you go, guys. That's enough of me talking. That's enough of me playing with these cards. So, let me know what you guys think. Let me know if you guys think Burning Abyss is still meta relevant right now. If you saw my last video, I feel like it's on the outskirts of being relevant. I don't feel like it's actually extremely important right now as far as the meta wrap-up is concerned. But, I mean, that's me and my opinion. So, there you go, guys. Go build you a Burning Abyss deck while it's cheap still. Cheap-ish still, because Dantes are like 15 for the first editions. They're like 10 or 11 for the mega packs, and they're like 6 or 7s for the golds. So go build Burning Abyss decks, because Burning Abyss is actually pretty fun. I appreciate it, guys. Subscribe, comment down below, show us how much you love us.